Hey y'all, so today is going to be a different video. Today we're going to talk about how to keep warm, what type of fabrics to wear when it's super cold. According to the meteorologists, there is a severe cold front that came in from Siberia and worked its way down and across the U.S. So the temperatures here have been insane. Okay, it's at the point where it's so cold that when it's in the teens and in the 20s, it's so cold that when it's in the 30s, it feels warm. I'm not kidding. I'm so serious. It feels warm. Like today, I don't have. Let me see what I have on today because I don't remember what I put on. I just put on one thermal today. Yesterday, it was colder, so I had on three thermal tops. One of them is a little big for me, so I can wear it over two more. So I had three. And then my thermal pants with a pair of pants and my ski overalls. So the colder it gets, the more layers I add. The most important thing, especially if you're an outdoorsy type person, or you like to hike in the woods, you like to go boating on the water, that's extremely important that you're dressed warm, or you're walking near the water. You know, you're almost always going to have a breeze off the water in addition to how cold it is. So one thing that you do not want to do, and I'm not an expert on this, but I've learned, and boy have I learned, and I've experimented, and I've watched videos, and I've learned that way. One of the things that you want to be sure of is okay, we'll start from the top down. First of all, if your head, hands, or feet are cold, you're kind of screwed. Okay? Head, hands, or feet, it's a bad deal, right? So you want to always have something on your head. 70 to 80% of your body heat escapes through your head. So make sure that I would wear wool when you can. This isn't wool. I will be looking into getting a wool beanie. I had one and who knows where it went. So I will wear, this has got fleece inside to keep me warm, and it's kind of thick. So I like that. Wool is the best thing. Make sure your head is nice and toasty. Those hats that are called trapper hats, the sun is killing me right now. The trapper hats, those are really good. Super warm. I like the faux fur. There's no reason we should eliminate animals when we can make artificial fur, and it's just as warm. So I like those. They have they've got the bar across here. I've got one. I don't know if y'all ever see me wear it, but it's got the faux fur here on the flaps. The flaps come down. You can hook it under your chin. Not real super long in the back, so you might want to wear a scarf with it. Scarf does wonders. And when it's super cold, you don't want to wear a bunch of bulky layers. You want to wear synthetic materials. Polypropylene, which is really hard to find. Let's just keep it real. It's hard to find. Polyester is easier to find. Long johns are super important. Multiple thin layers of the proper material is better than a couple of bulky layers. You need to have, I can't emphasize enough that you need the right material. It needs to be made of polypropylene, wool, or polypropylene, wood, or wool or polyester. Those are amazing so far as warmth goes. I saw a friend of mine, her husband had these wool overalls, and I was loving the heck out of those. I said, where in the heck did you get those? I've never seen wool overalls. He's from Michigan, and it gets super cold there. You get lake effect snow up there and everything, so you can find the warmest things ever there. I've never even knew those existed. So we went from the head, scarf, multiple thin layers of synthetic materials. This is a ski jacket. I have multiple ski jackets because they pretty much laugh at the wind. These are waterproof. No, I don't go skiing, but it's the best, one of the best things for cold. Pants are a little trickier. You don't want to wear cotton if you can help it, especially if you're doing something on or near water, especially on water. You don't want to wear cotton because cotton kills. That's a saying, and it's true. Cotton kills. The reason why it kills is because when wool is wet, it still keeps you warm. Okay? Cotton, when it's wet, it stays wet a lot longer and it starts to zap the warmth out of your body. Okay? It zaps the warmth out of your body, especially if you're boating. So if you have an incident and you end up capsizing and you have cotton on, that's just bad. All the way around the board, bad. Okay? As far as hands go, I told you guys this before. My hands and feet through the years have always been super cold. It don't matter if they're wool does good. I gotta admit, wool does good. But wool, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out where he's at. I'm a little distracted. Get back here! Excuse me, guys. He gets caught up in crap and then you don't listen. Get your butt back here. I'm not playing. Okay. Pardon the interruption, y'all. Wasoto. Can you see that? Wasoto. These, I had some heated mittens. I've talked about these before. I could wear 10 pairs of gloves. I could wear 10 pairs of socks. It don't matter. They could all be wool. It don't matter. I'm cold. I got tired of that. Up to here with that nonsense. So I had some battery operated mittens before. They didn't last long. I only paid $30 for them. You get what you pay for when it comes to certain things, okay? These are great. I've talked about these before. You can tell the thickness when I squeeze it. These suckers are thick. Okay, these are battery operated. The battery is inside here. The wires connected to it. And I don't know if you're going to tell that, you could be able to tell that it's on. Can you see the light? Let me make sure it's on myself. Hold on. It's going to be real hard to see. Let me turn it all the way up so you can see it better, maybe. You should be able to see the light. I'm hoping you do. These are amazing. They're amazing. I got them on sale for 60 something. They're amazing. Okay. They're so warm, and I've worn them in the teens. If that's not your test, I don't know what is. I've worn them in the teens. 18 was the lowest. They were toasty. They were so toasty, I had to turn it down and take my hands out of them so they could feel the coolness because they got really super toasty. But I'd rather have that problem than no matter what I wear, my hands are still going to suffer. I'm just done with it. I'm done. So these are Wasoto, like I said, and I got these on Amazon. They're like a blanket for your hands, but they're not so thick that you you can't do anything. There's a strap on here that you tighten. There's a strap here that you can tighten. What else? Yeah. Oh, and these. They've got little straps attached to them like a kid. If you think I haven't almost lost these, yes, I have. So I might look like a little kid, but that's okay. It's better that you look silly than you lose them, almost $70. You don't really want to see that go down the drain. You just don't. Okay, so we're working our way down the body. Okay, let's go. And like I said, for the pants, the same thing. If you can find wool pants, amazing. Or synthetic pants, that's amazing. They're hard to find unless they're long johns. And so far as socks go, again, wool, is going to be your best friend. I would I would invest in wool socks. Wool ski socks to be exact, because they're long. They're really long. And they're wool, merino wool. A lot of times you can get them on Amazon. You could get multiple pairs, like 3 pairs or more, and pay a fee, because they're not cheap, but they're going to keep your feet warm. I wear battery operated socks. I know this sounds like a lot, but when you don't have good circulation in your feet and hands, you're going to get tired. You're going to get tired of your feet and hands feeling like they're attached to you, but they're an ice block. No, I'm done with that. I've got on, how many pairs do I have on today? 2 pairs, just because my feet do get cold regardless. And my battery operated socks, 2 wool pairs, and my battery operated socks. And it's the same principle. The battery is in the pouch. They're rechargeable batteries, which is amazing. And that's the way you want to keep warm. The only thing you have is cotton, I would not wear those out. I would wear polyester, fleece, wool, long johns, which are generally made of synthetic material. Battery operated mittens and battery operated socks are going to be your bestie. Oh, I know one more thing. Make sure your boots are not too tight. Make sure your socks and boots are not too tight. I wear a 9.5. I'm tall. I'm 5'10". I wear a 9.5. If you want to be technical, 9.25, because God has a sense of humor. But so my boots are a 10, a size 10. It gives you the ability to layer, and you don't want boots that are your size if you're going to layer, because they squeeze on your feet because you've got bulk with your boots. So now your boot's going to it may feel okay, but it's going to be too small and it's going to squeeze on your feet. When it's squeezing on your feet, even if it doesn't feel like it is, it's reducing your circulation. What does that do? Set you up to be cold. And these boots I got from a place called Farm and Home years ago. The padding inside is so thick. It's a removable thick liner. It's for people that work outdoors, farmers, people that are working outdoors regardless of the weather. And they have been the warmest things I've ever owned. And I've had them for years and years. I don't even know how many years I've had them. I don't wear them that much. I wear them when I need to upgrade, when it starts getting colder and colder. And plus, with my foot healing from surgery, the swelling is going to still be going on for a couple months now, a few more months. These boots are better than my tall boots. The tall boots I have to struggle to get off. And my tall boots are $130. They were gifted to me, $130, $150. They're nowhere near as warm as these. I don't know the brand. But if you go to a Farm and Home place and they have boots for people that work outdoors or whatever, you're spending a lot of time outside, you're going to find you should find some quality boots. And they're rubber. I don't know what they are on the top. Feels like a suede material. I don't know, but they're mega warm. Mega warm. So I thought I'd, share that with you, because so many people now are across the U.S., they're struggling with these wackadoo cold temperatures, and this is the way you combat it. All right? You guys take care. Much love. Bye.